now driven past Doi Tao and we've come to a place called Cave Moor. We're going to go up this hill. We're going to climb. Apparently we can't drive up there. We're going to go actually to a cave that Stefan has been to before. Stefan, you'll recall from my previous cave exploring adventures, he enjoys going to caves. I was a little bit worried on the way here, thinking maybe we would suffer the road condition and suffer with a lot of water here, but it's dry as a bone. This is a Vipassana centre, a meditation retreat, and we've just seen Mechi, a nun, going out, and there are people in residence, I'm sure. There's doors open over there. Beautiful place here in the shade of these huge trees. And this is outside eating area, microwave over on the far side, and a fridge. Living here must be a very relaxing experience. Noisy little frogs in this bowl of water here, and they're talking to other noisy frogs over in the mountainside there. Are we walking up these steps? Oh my goodness me. Well, I won't need to do my treadmill today. I'm going to do this as an exercise. So let me look on my watch. Oh yes, I can smell the bats. This is the cave opening. My goodness me, that's strong. Wow. It's talking about how it became established in 1974. Some interesting artwork on the wall in here. Amazing. Lots of mould that has started to eat into the paint. But the detail is just visible. Well, there's lots of bat poo on the ground just here, so I won't look up just yet. Wow, this is lovely. Walking in to this quite moist cave. There's lots of large bats at the entrance way, and then as you come in there are smaller ones. Lots of worms on the floor. And there's a place here which looks like a ceremonial place a monk might retreat to meditate. Looking at this texture here, it looks like ripples on a sandy beach where the tide has, the water's come over it gently. And termites. Would you believe it? Yeah. A termite chimney.
We missed the crossings on there.
Okay. And there's even worms climbing here, climbing up the side. Oh, wow. Wow. Looks like somebody's legs there, doesn't it? Isn't that incredible? The font. And another font. Somebody left some sort of pot down here, maybe as an offering, or maybe containing something of meaning. It's amazing if you walk through and you don't look left and right, you miss so much. Here's a huge chamber at the bottom of the steps. Yeah. A snakeskin. Aha, welcome. Hear the wings beating around my head.
Yeah. But they won't hit you.
No, they're sonar. I think that's some sort of cricket or a jumpy six-legged long tentacled thing. In the distance you can see the Buddha image through a window that's visible when we came up the top of the stairs in that small alcove. Oh my goodness me, it goes all the way through.
I told you.
It's huge. Oh my goodness me. And I thought I'd be crawling, but this is just so accessible to walk in here, as long as you don't mind walking in the dark with bats flying around, lots of midges or whatever they are in front, trying to avoid the huge amount of worms on the floor, all at the same time looking for a snake. Oh, wonderful. Look at this down here. Look at that in there. I'm looking across there maybe 60, 70 metres, 60 metres. Oh, lots of soft bat poo here. My goodness, guano. My shoes are filling up to just above the profile of the tread. Oh, they're all going down inside there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So that's around about 60, 70 metres over to the other side there. And as we turn the corner here, there's some nicely laid out steps you can see. You get to see the enormity of this cavern. Huge hall in here. I mean, it's... Oi, loads of poo on my head. Get out of the way. I wash my hair this morning. Loads of poo on my head. And there's got to be 200 metres down there. Good Lord. You can hear them twittering here. They're not just whistling, they're twittering. Yeah. Oh my. Look at those bats up there. There's actually water dripping in here, and you hear the water drops and see where the water's fallen, because there's little wet patches like this. Yes. It's like a tornado of bats. Amazing. There's so many. Oh dear, I've got a little dead bat just here, but I've got all this water that's dripping down, creating a mosaic on the floor where it's been dripping. That's water on my head, not bat poo, Ali. That's water on my head. That's bat poo. No, it's water. It's bat. No, I don't know. I don't want to know. Wow. I'm going to look at Doi Tao in a different way now. Well, the light once again has attracted all those little white flies in front of the camera. And the bats. Oh, how lovely. There's one hanging in front of us. Stefan's just readjusting his bag.
It's going down to my knees.
What Stefan's using here is a light that I've brought along. I've got the same, and this is a rechargeable security battery, safety battery you have for your home, that emergency lighting. They're very handy. I bought a pair of them at Home Pro, local DIY outlet. Okay, so noodle soup, anybody? And if you want your noodles thin, Doi Tao Lake. It's got little horns on his nose. Stefan?
I see.
How many times have you been into this cave, Stefan?
Into the cave is just the second time today.
Great.
I've been here twice already. First time I was on my own. On my own, it's just not safe to go into such a place.
I agree with you. I agree.
Came back here with a friend, and we went in there.
I agree. And do you think that snakes in a cave are threatening, dangerous, or are they just there doing a job of work?
I think any kind of snake is not to be threatened of. I mean, it's just a creature trying to make surviving and keeping up his species. So, but if you go in there as a human, you're an intruder. You don't belong there, actually. So, yes, you have to be careful, you have to be respectful, but I don't think you have to be threatened.
Okay.
Just let them go their way, keep distance, be respectful, and I think that's what it's all about, not only with snakes.
Wow, what a lovely visit to Tham Mo, Mo Cave. I'm absolutely blown away how huge it was in there, with so many worms and so many bats. It was great to see the bats up close and their fuzzy little faces with little horns coming up from their noses. It's really lovely in there. And it's a shame we didn't see a snake today. We just saw a snake's skin. But I don't know what we're doing now, but I'll say farewell and maybe see you later, maybe not. Thanks for joining me in this video, and I'll leave a link to Stefan's channel above, and hopefully you can have a look at his YouTube channel. He does some very interesting stuff. He does a lot of speaking in German, so if you use translate at the bottom, that'll be useful for you. Lovely place here. It's really nice, stuck away in the foot of this mountain. Just been talking to the groundsman here, having his lunch, and I asked him, did he have a flood here? Did this channel here flood? And he said no. Around here didn't have any excessive water. So the water that has come down from the mountains, down from the north, joining the Ping River, didn't come as far as this area over to the, where are we now? Over to the east of Doi Tao. So this area has escaped all of that heavy rain flooding. Well, today has been a really nice, enjoyable day out in the cave of Doi Tao, and it was way on down there, that mountain range there, and we were up into one of those mountains there, looking into a cave. Absolutely fantastic morning. And then how could we go through Doi Tao without coming down and looking at the water all the way up here where the Ping River comes around and flows on down. There's very little of it to see. So the water has come, it's flowed through, and it's gone all the way down towards Bumibol, and Bumibol's through that area. The mountains in the background, there's a valley, and then there's mountains in the foreground. That's Bumibol Dam direction down there. Well, many people look at maps on phones and still see blue area in the map for this area here, and in reality you can see that there is very, very little water. On some maps it's got it covering, you know, a lot of this valley, but as you can see, very little is covered. That's the end of the video for today. We've now enjoyed ourselves out here looking over Doi Tao Plain. We've just been to 7-Eleven and had a quick snack, and we're now going to go and try and find a coffee somewhere. So wish us luck, and I wish you well. See you in the next video. Bye bye.